TVTome Adventures, episode 46, The Champion. And I'm making a bet now. The champion is gonna be the person who wins the competition. And I'm gonna stand by this.
Last time on TTA, the X-Game competition reached a final event. A fighting tournament between the strongest 8 users in Tome. After several painstaking fights, it all came down to Alpha, Ultimate Creature 2, and Seto, the disgruntled Net King.
Kind of a less cool name, okay? I mean, yes, calling yourself Ultimate Creature number 2, it is low-key cringe. It's giving like Edgelord, but like disgruntled Net King. I'm gonna change like all my social media names today.
Being the finalists, with the Debug Org 2 eliminated entirely from the roster, whoever wins this next match will be crowned the most powerful warrior in virtual reality.
In this virtual reality world. Other virtual reality world could be as big. Or is it like a King of Games title, huh? Like Yugimoto. Dum. Dum dum. There they are, looking at each other like they're rivals or something.
And with that, the semifinals are over. It's been concluded, folks. We have our 2 fighters for the final match of the X Games.
That's right, Alpha vs. Seto. The final battle of the X Games shall begin soon.
At last, everything I've been working so hard for this competition is being cultivated within this very moment. Atop this stadium is where vengeance will be sucked from the blood of the angelic fool.
Spoken like a true teenager. This is how teenagers speak. How do you do, fellow teens? You whip. He looks very confident down there. But that's what's going to make him lose. Oh my god, is this foreshadowing?
No. I think he has a better chance of winning this time now that his head's been cleared.
Inconsistently in voice acting, I do. My money's still on Alpha. He's beaten everyone else he's come across so far. And Seto haven't? How do you think both of them ended up in the finals? By beating the competition! Even some people have lost to in the past. By the way, are you sure it was wise to hold the semifinal right here? I mean, if a battle of this magnitude gets out of hand, it could damage what? Damage what? It's a virtual world. Are you guys like implying that you do all of your programming in here? When, in fact, we saw in season 1, in like the second to last episode, that you had a gaming studio with PCs and you didn't do everything inside the virtual world. These are like the worst programmers ever. Like, oh, you need to be inside of the game in order to program shit. Don't worry about the supercomputer. I've taken as many precautions as possible. You guys are also extremely stupid. Specifically for if the tournament just so happened to come down to it. And obviously something is gonna happen because they're mentioning it right now. We learned that the supercomputer is inside of the virtual world, and that's how we know something's gonna happen to the supercomputer. And if you didn't see the final match ending up like that, then you're a pinhead moron.
Seeing a fight kinda gets you right there.
Right where?
We haven't seen a good match between them since the day over 2 months ago, since their last fight was interrupted.
By who? Someone in a gold cloak who came out of nowhere, beat up both of them, and then just left without saying a single word. Oh yeah, that was that guy. Well, let's name him Craig. He looked like a Craig.
Well, they are in another area. I doubt something like that happened.
On a more positive note, you guys managed to get all the hacker psychos out of the tournament with a little help from another certain psycho.
Smiley kitten face.
Now I can only hope that Alpha and Seto don't end up breaking the damn graphics like before.
What kind of lineup was that? There should have been you in there too. I only feel like I gave it my all. Besides, nothing, especially not me, could keep those two from fighting each other in the ring again.
Yeah, from what we heard, those two have been rivals since like ever.
That blue hair guy is total asshole. You seem better win.
Actually, Thunder, he might not be as bad as you think.
Yeah, because he spared you when he was like going around killing everyone. Of course, you have some bias towards him, which is understandable. Hammy is the best. I would also spare Hammy, and I would die for Hammy.
Yeah, Hammy. I'm gonna root for the guy who blew me up out of total randomness.
Randomicity.
I don't care who wins. I just want to see the match start already. Besides, they're both equally hot. X3.
Ah, yes. Girls written by men.
All they do is talk about guys. Yeah, that's it. That's all they do.
Fangirl alert!
I know I'm ready for this.
Which has jumped toward me. Imagine if this was like in 3D, he would have, ooh, I'll jump out of the screen.
Far too long since we had a proper match.
Sure, if you want to call you growing a 10-foot haircut and being overly powerful a proper match.
Rest assured, smartass, I won't be pulling any transformations today. I know full well that you can't either. That's my age. I trained long and hard for a chance like this, and it will only go by again. You are going to lose today. Ultimate Creature 2.
I'll do my best to keep up with you. But hey, you should remember that my friends told you last time.
Sorry, pal, but this time, I just don't care.
Ooh, how cool. That's just fine, because I'm ready for this now. I'm not fighting for the title, never was. I'm fighting just to get you to stop bitching about how incredible you are. It's just a damn game. Wow, someone actually is speaking sense in this show.
A game that we Net King put our hearts and soul into finishing for ignorance like you. Now you see what virtual combat is truly like.
Go on, just calm your tits a little bit, huh?
Then, let's get started.
X-Game final event! Final battle! Alpha versus Zero! Battle on!
Alright, this is it. We have been waiting a long time for a fight between these two, where the obvious outcome is not obvious at all, and fighting will commence and stuff. Oh my god, this is actually kind of loud. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I actually like Shadow's grappling hook thing. It's kind of a cool thing. But the previous match broke it, so I don't know how we have it again unless they heal him somehow. Bring! Like, somehow I was stupid. Of course they got healed between matches. Yeah, okay, ignore what I said. I'm just bambling on here, so I have something to talk about while the match is going on. So otherwise, I will just sit there and like admire the animations and everything, because like despite everything, all of the fights are done by one guy.
We might as well get back to the HQ now that we're no way getting back into the area and have failed this blasted mission.
Come on, Sim, you real think that Voltaires will be mad at us?
Oh, I heard noise. Oh, it's Greg. Is Greg gonna show up?
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Yeah, I told you it's Greg. Our favorite character. I have no idea the name of, so I just named him Greg. Hello, Greg. I told you, it looks like a Greg.
What the hell? Who are you?
Little bling, blang, bloom, blang, and the entire org is gone. Okay, then maybe not.
Yes, holy crap, do you think you are?
Well, someone who's definitely stronger than you, so
Ready yourself. This bastard has a large XP level.
Yarr! We don't have time for this.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I mean, sorry, my bad. Logged out. Tormentu 11. Okay.
Where'd the bastard go?
Hello. Ilgdm. Yeah, it's not going so well for any of you. Okay, everyone attack at the same time I think would be the more sufficient instead of going one at a time, because he already kind of proven that if you go one at a time, he's gonna defeat you all with all sorts of different weapons. Gnarl! Get you! One. Is this guy just trying to, like, snag all the virus fragments? Is that it?
Damn it, make a break for the virus frag when you get the chance. We're getting out of here.
Ah, yes, slime. Yes, Splant. That was... You really sounded like you fear or like have... Put some emotion into it, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, oh, yeah, here. Slime, you...
Splat, now!
Yes, Splat. I'll bye-bye person. Splat, only survivor. But the little froggy! The froggy cute! Is he gonna teleport into the arena? Oh my god, that's an emo goth mouse if I've seen one. I mean, if you really think about it, they both have kinda similar attack schemes. Well, I hope you're having fun.
But just look at the arena. It almost looks like it was made for us to slaughter each other in.
I don't think it was made for slaughter, but at least to fight, which is close enough. Or it could be that you are the Net King. Just kinda red and blue fits a Battlegrid color scheme. Yeah, it's also kind of fun that both of you are red and blue haired, and you just color matching the arena. Okay, Zero, that was kind of a dick move. You attacked him when he was talking.
I'm so glad you can find a cheap thrill out of this map. You still don't get it, do you?
You still don't get it, do you? I don't get it. You're the one who still don't get it, Zero. Wee! Standing up. It's just like the last slew of fights we had with you. This is just an online game and you're taking it way too seriously. So is everyone here. Everyone's taking it way too serious. Even you did that in the beginning, Alpha, so you're not much better.
You forgot what this means to...
Oh, shut up already! The Net King told us your damn origin story. So you got your character's arm hacked off by a virus, and now you got some mental trouble with this game. Get over it. I think his arm in real life also got cut off. As far as I can see, you're just a little kid trapped in this big stupid Dragon Ball Z DBZ character body, who justifies his reason for beating the crap out of people for some stupid midlife crisis on the freaking internet. It wouldn't even be a quarter-life crisis, it would be like, what is the hexa-life crisis? Because he's like 15.
Shut your face!
Blah, 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 blah. I wonder if Seto understands that what Alpha is doing is just trying to make him angrier so he slips up and it's easier to hit. It's just me, because like that seems to be a very typical thing you do when you like box and shit. Oh, the sand on top of the Wolfie. Oh no, the Wolfie gone. Oh look, they're equal and stuff.
Amazing! Folks, this announcer hasn't seen a better match since the day she logged on. This battle is so out of control, it's making me talk in third person.
This fight looks like it could go either way. At this point of the two powerhouses have the equal amount of remaining HP, which is about one fourth
of a full bar. Thank you for explaining that. I feel so much better knowing that it's 1/4, a quarter left. I definitely couldn't see that on the health bar that was showing.
My only concern is that they don't distort the Ares graphic like last time.
Well then, why are you having the fight? inside of the Net King path and not inside of the said tournament arena. Now it might just be me, but I would have taken actual precautions.
So anyway, let's continue. I'm gonna forever preach this. These people, the developers of the in-game game, absolute idiots. Room temperature IQ. Their IQ is as high as the amount of sides on a sandwich. You're worrying too much. You shut up and enjoy. He's worrying for a reason, okay? Like, oh my god, they're fighting in a room with the supercomputer server? Huh, I hope nothing bad happens in here.
I hope you got something better than that idiot.
Where have I seen that one before? I don't know, for probably a lot of people, they have a very similar looking attack.
This pathetic excuse for a shield isn't gonna last long. When this beam breaks through, your HP will be drained to nothing.
My man, he needs to chill.
No, the shield is breaking.
And Alpha got another shield? Oh, okay, never mind.
What the hell is that?
Looks like all that XP I gained from the previous match is paid off once again. Isn't that low-key cheating? Because like you're in a tournament, you're gaining experience from killing other players, so you would just level up and get stronger for the next match. I mean, yes, both of them probably get equal amount of XP, but we already established that lower players, when you defeat them, you get less experience. You only get more experience when you defeat players with higher experience points. That seems like a very unfair system in a tournament. They should remove the leveling up and gaining XP overall. Okay, that's just stupid. They, with his shield, managed to like project it back at Seto.
Had it not been for that new shield, the breaker beam would have depleted all of Alpha's HP.
You're right, but Zero got just as much damage from the blowback. It's almost as an effect like Rob Asterix's shield.
I love that Rob always looks like he's like constantly bombastic side-eyeing over there like,
Alpha, you can still win. Take this chance while you still have it.
yes, and he heard you, because your hearts are connected through the cosmos of the virtual world. Looks like we're out of MP as well as HP. Why don't we have an MP meter? Because I want to know.
Damn you. That was a lucky break.
Achoo! Greg! Hello, Greg. Welcome to fight. Oh, you got to be exclamation plus exclamation in me.
Well, folks, I'm not sure I got a clue what's going on.
Well, someone is interrupting the fight, which is illegal. I think. Actually, we don't have the rules for this tournament, so... But anyway, someone's interrupting the fight, and that's what's happening.
Apparently, a new face has appeared out of nowhere in the arena to confront Alpha and Zero. That's against the rules, right?
Yeah, last I checked.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Oh, what the hell is going on?
That wasn't planned, was it? How did he get into the arena without the portal being opened with someone with clearance?
His profile is very unusual, but this registered data is recent. He might be one of the hackers from earlier. We can't afford a supercomputer to be damaged. Oh no, the thing we hoped wouldn't get damaged, we talked about literally this episode a few minutes ago. Oh my god, I hope it doesn't get damaged. Oh, I will be mad.
He seems familiar.
Yes, probably because he just looks like Boss from Megaman Battle Network.
Don't worry, after the last, all of you, to the bottom level, we have to hope that those two can hold him off.
They all teleport away.
What the hell's going on?
That's him! That's the guy who interrupted the fight last time.
But how did he get into the Net King room? Alpha!
Why now? Yeah, Greg, come on, why now? Who are you? Why are you doing this? Are we starting? Seto is just laying down there. He started a new fight and Seto is part of it. It's just an unconscious body. He's not leaving me any chains. I have to make sure I don't get hit with a single attack, or I'm screwed. Best to wait it out and replenish my AP for a finish. Finish her. Finish her, but I hardly know her. Giga, that was his name. Close enough to Greg. Nah, you will forever be a Greg in my heart. Also, all of his attacks, I think they're like when he summons the little pillar and uses his weird cannon, like that one. Which that cannon, it looks like a motorcycle. That's what I want to. Well, you failed. Oh yeah, right. I forgot. He have a little camel. He's a camel guy. Ah, just graced me. Here comes the final ball. So close. Just a couple of more seconds. Seto. Pew 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 pew. He did that and he didn't even notice him. Whoa.
Alpha.
Seto, you. Go. Yeah, do your finisher. Pew 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 pew. Okay, how does that work? This part I understand how they work, but how did the teeth eat ball multiply shoot away? That part is I less understand. Are we in the clear?
Rest easy. They did it.
Both of them.
Stupid, interrupting bastard.
Alright, so are they both gonna be crowned champions because like it was kind of an illegal move, or are they gonna like heal Alpha a little bit, or are they gonna both be healed? Like how are we gonna do this? Seto! Thank you! And he just, I'm too cool for thanks.
Don't mention it. And I mean seriously, don't mention it. Now that bullcrap is over, we have a match to finish.
Yeah, but it's unfair. Because, like, he's more hurt than you hurt. Erg! Due to previous unforeseen interference, as the highest judge of the X-Game competition, I have no choice but to rule this match. A draw.
What?
You know what, that's probably the best they could have done, but I would have wished that Alpha would win. He's basically just the Ash Ketchum of this universe. Even if he wins, it's not even close. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, it's so cheap that like they didn't win. It's just a draw. It's okay. Have balls. Have balls, okay? This show got lots of them, yet they still don't have enough. You heard it straight from the webmaster's mouth, ladies and gentlemen. The final match of the X Games between Alpha and Seto have been declared a tie.
But this decision couldn't be more suited. These two amazing combatants have more power than any I've ever seen on Tome. Nothing could match the two of them. Not even each other.
Well, they were very equal. Alpha, Ultimate Creature 2. The user that defeated the virus beat Kagemaru and Curb. And Seto, was it the begrudged Net King or whatever they called him? One of the 6 that helped create this precious virtual world. We gather together in holy matrimony to witness. From this moment forward, the two of you shall officially be considered the 2 greatest warriors ever reached the virtual world. Bullshit. You passed all of my tests with flying colors, showing swift speed, keen strategy, and ultimate power. You two truly deserve the title of the best. Okay, now, hear me out again. Now, I know I do this kind of often, but like, if you're gonna be the best, you can't be a type because you can't have 2 of the best. The best is kind of in the name that it's the best. I don't think Seto is happy. It's a great honor, Webmaster. I had a lot of fun with this competition. I hope you have another one someday. Yeah, don't worry. We will have one next season too. Wow, look at all of them. Oh my god, people everywhere saying nothing.
We have seen an absolutely spectacular set of battles here today, and this competition turned out even better than the said tournament. Agree to disagree. Nah, said tournament was way better than the said.
Hands down.
You said it! So on behalf of myself, Lisa, the Net Kings, and the 2 winners,
we thank you for joining us and hope to see you next time. This is Big Sister Tamarlisa and Little Sister Forever bidding you adieu. Bye-bye, bye-bye. See you next season. Bye-bye.
I didn't think it could be possible to get any worse, but now the title I've worked so long and hard for have been shared.
To be continued. That was abrupt. That was very abrupt. But yeah, to be continued, I guess.
episode 47 coming soon. History of Tome.
It's kind of funny because in the remake show, they actually do make it an episode that's like, oh, the history of Tome 2. I find it kind of funny that in both shows they did it. Which makes me curious if in the game Terrain of Magical Expertise, if they do the same thing. Because I haven't played that game. I watched like half, I think it is, of the remake show. I haven't played the game, even though I was one of the backers, and that was like, what, years ago? Because I'm going to finish TTA, I'm going to finish the original show, and I want to do the remake show, Tome Terrain of Magical Expertise. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, because like it's not text-based, it is literally like an actual show, which like voice acting and shit. So like, I don't know how I'm going to do that, but like, I probably won't, but yeah. If someone can come up with a good way for me to do that, please tell me. Yes, thank you.